Well, hello there. How are you? Welcome to Jan's Chats and Reacts. Can you believe it? 2 in a row. It's still, we're going to be talking a little bit more about the Snowflake documentary and not the Snowman documentary. Can't believe I called him Snowman yesterday. Well, I can because it's me. Anyway, listen, guys. There's somebody who's really got their knickers in a twist. Really got their knickers in a twist. I think it's a combination of wanting to be acknowledged, wanting to be noticed. But I don't know. I glimpsed this earlier and thought, oh my lord, he is getting desperate. Desperate. Anyway, who am I talking about? I'm talking about Mr. Plonker himself. Mr. Plonker, Mr. Plonker. Da, da, da. Anyway, stop dancing, Jam. We need to get on because I've got things to do. But I thought I'm going to film this first and then I'll do the editing later. So let's just hear what this individual who always gets everything wrong. If you've watched my channel, you'll know he gets everything wrong every single time. And my normal description of him is he always picks the stick up from the wrong end. And today, it's no different. So let's get on with it. Let's hear what he's got to say about the Mr. Snowflake documentary. Now, you better be paying attention, guys. Everyone pay attention. Right, here we go.
Okay, here is, put it in order. Here is the documentary that happened. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Here is the documentary that happened just 5 months ago. You're gonna see a lot of similarities in this documentary and the Snowflake documentary.
Now, what he doesn't seem to understand is if you're going to be doing a documentary on a well-known figure, all right, she's not that well-known. She's well-known in certain areas of YouTube. But what you have to realize, and what this fool doesn't seem to realize, is obviously there's going to be key moments in that person's life or in that person's YouTube existence that people are going to clip onto, right? Like I can't even think. I'll tell you what, I'll let him tell you instead. Okay.
This is the documentary by Turkey Tom. This documentary, and I want to show y'all something.
Yeah, okay. He's showing something. I tell you what he's showing us. He's showing us Jeffree Star. Look at old Jeffree Star up
I want to show y'all something. This documentary.
Shut up. What I was trying to say was there's Jeffers up there. I've always called him Jeffers. I love me some Jeffree Star. That's him up there. Of course, this person is not going to recognize who the iconic Jeffree Star is. He's too busy trying to make a point. Okay, let's get on with it. Uh-huh.
This documentary, and it's promoting Foodie Beauty. Look at the numbers. Talk to me. Somebody tell me something.
Okay, I'll tell you. This guy's called Turkey Tom. He's got 1.15 million subscribers. Well done, lad. And on this particular video, he's got 1.8 million views. Okay, I've talked to you. Right, what else? What else would you like to share with us?
These numbers are crazy. 1.8 million 5 months ago, but she's raging about Snowflake. What?
Oh, he doesn't understand that. I don't know. I honestly don't know whether Turkey Tom got set upon because he did this expose, but does it matter? Is it really? Does it matter? But okay, he's going to try and make it into a big thing.
Wait a minute. And then You're gonna watch a lot of similarities in this video, in Snowflake's video.
Well, of course, it's like if you're going to be doing a documentary on some, some well-known occurrence in history, each documentary is going to have the same stories. I mean, it stands to reason. It's not a difficult concept to imagine, but this guy, he needs to go back to school. But anyway, yeah, let's carry on.
Snowflake, talk to me nicely, though.
This is the latest thing he started to do. I don't know what it is. Talk to me. Talk to me nicely. Talk to me. Talk to me nicely. He's not talking nicely a bit later on, but we'll get to that in a minute, guys.
If I'm flying, I'm flying. Emergency stream.
Emergency stream, because he already had gone live, and also because he's trying his utmost to be recognized as a proper reaction channel. But the reality is he's so far up Foodie's arse that no one is ever going to take him seriously. But hey, that's another thing. That's another thing.
Who's Turkey Tom? Streamer. He used to do Twitch, but he's really a big streamer, and he touched on the foodie beauty stuff, and he's a real big documentary person too, and he dug deep, and he dug very deep, guys. So I think we're going to see that this person is going to try and prove that Mr. Snowflake did not dig deep. Okay. Are you with me? You with me, guys? All right. Shit was 10 times better than fucking Snowflake's documentary. If you go watch it, you'll be like, holy shit, this nigga did his homework. I don't know what the fuck Snowflake did.
Okay, I have to apologize for his language. He uses language that I would never use. He uses the N-word a lot. I don't know why. Even when he's talking about, white people. I mean, yeah. Different culture, different, what can I say? Anyway, so I'm apologizing on his behalf if you're offended by it.
But we're gonna compare the two right now.
Okay.
Watch this. Here you're gonna see some similarities. This is why it's an emergency stream.
He got there in the end. Similarities. Yeah, similarities. And I'm not going to take, we're 10 minutes in, and I'm not going to take forever going over this. So I think he's going to go over the similarities between the two and just make himself look like a complete and utter moron. Okay, here we go.
Watch what he's talking about. This is how Foodie Beauty's channel got started. Now, this is Turkey's Tom talking about it. Watch.
It's Turkey's Tom now. No, his name is Turkey Tom. Turkey Tom, not Turkey's Tom. Tom didn't belong to the turkey. This guy's basic education is a disgrace. I'm sorry, Americans, hang your head in shame. Sorry, but yeah, there we go.
Let's get to some
means at all in terms of gaining significant viewership and engagement. Her makeup tutorials weren't bad by any means, but compared to more popular channels of this genre, they didn't stand out. The beauty niche was highly competitive, making it challenging for her to break through and garner the audience she wanted to reach. One day, perhaps driven by curiosity, but more likely hunger, she decided to upload a mukbang video that featured her indulging in a massive, delectable lasagna meal.
Heard that?
Yeah.
The makeup tutorials.
Yeah.
To eating. Here.
So that's a point. What point? Yeah. Okay. So what point are you trying to make? Oh, carry on, Jan.
Here is Snowflake. Uh-oh. What's this? What's this?
Okay. So he's very conveniently skipped over the very, very good edited montage at the beginning. So yeah, well done.
would admit later that she had a problem with food, and that problem would follow her through her entire YouTube career. Foodie began her channel back in 2016, and to me it seemed like just another YouTube channel at first. I couldn't see any hints of what was to come later.
Today's video,
The makeup tutorial. And then he moves on.
tutorial will be a tutorial on a no makeup look.
She would do makeup tutorials, talk about fashion.
Look at this goon's face. Just look. He really thinks he's got something by saying this. So because somebody in their documentary started by saying, well, Foodie used to do makeup and then she moved on to food. Because Snowflake has obviously started by addressing the most obvious thing, which is that Foodie did start in the makeup sphere and moved on to mukbang. This buffoon thinks it's like, oh my god, I've got something here. I've got something here, guys.
A 3X jeggings, okay? Nice and flowy, fits me.
Talk about her life. She would show off her cats, all normal stuff. And you can't get much more normal than cats on the internet.
And then what?
They're gonna see, Sam.
And then
They're
what?
gonna see what you do, Sam.
Well, I think it's quite obvious. He's showing that Foodie started in the makeup community. What part of that do you not understand? It's okay. Carry on.
What you do, Sam?
And then what?
Ta-da!
Wait.
You disrupted our cuddle session, BB Chance. Are you gonna cuddle me? Come here, pretty girl.
I think it's quite interesting and very applaudable that Mr. Snowman actually did put in some footage of her, of how she used to be just lying on her unkempt bed with her unkempt cat. I mean, oh, okay, that's just me.
Pretty girl.
The channel wasn't exactly setting the world alight. She
Wait for it. Wait for it. He's thinking.
only really began to get noticed when she did her first mukbang. And like any good YouTuber,
See, this is the thing about documentaries.
What is it?
You want to set yourself apart from others. This is why I already knew the Foodie Beauty shit was trash. Because the Foodie Beauty shit is trash because there's already so many documentaries out there on Foodie Beauty.
Oh, is that your point? That because there's so many other documentaries out there, anybody else who brings one out is going to be trash? Is that your point? I mean, what about films that have been done and then redone and then redone again? Quite often, people will say that the original is always better. The original is always better, but the film producers and the directors, they still do it. They still do it. But what you're saying is because so many people have already covered this person and they may not get 1 million views like Turkey Tom, it's going to be trash. Is that your way of thinking? Okay, all right.
There's better ones. Unless you're making a better documentary than what somebody else has already done, why do a documentary? Well,
I can't even bother to answer that. Let him wonder about that. Okay, I'm going to skip along to which one shall we skip along to? Let's skip along to the BBJ. That's the thing. He doesn't understand why Mr. Snowflake has decided that episode 1 is specifically about BBJ. This person does not understand it. But anyway, that's by the by. Okay. Carry on then.
My boyfriend wants lots of kids. I
generally say I do, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I really don't want kids. I don't think that I have the patience for it.
Personally, I'm relieved. Yeah, I'm, and I'm not one to say who should and shouldn't have kids, but in this situation, I praise the Lord that this person was not blessed with having children. There, that's it. Right, let's hear what Mr. Moron has to say. Okay.
I don't think that I don't think that I can be selfless enough sometimes. And if we have to break up,
He's shaking his head there, not sure why. Sure, we're going to find out.
one day, I know that's really horrible to say because we don't want the same things in life, then I guess that will happen. I mean, that's part of life, you know?
This was actually on Mr. Snowflake's documentary. Okay. Come on, wakey wakey.
As well as BB, there was another main character.
That's the end. That's
what else did you want him to say? I think he covered that. He covered it all. I've not played all of it, but I was satisfied that he covered it all, but you're obviously not. Okay. Tell us why. Tell us why.
the end. Oh, why did BB and Chantel not work? Oh, well, they were on separate times. BB wanted babies and Foodie kind of didn't. What? What? No, it wasn't that they both were cheating on each other like crazy people. Or
where have you got that information from? They were both cheating? That's the first I've heard of it. I'd heard that she'd cheated. Yes. But I hadn't heard that BB had cheated. Maybe you should be showing that. Maybe you should be showing that evidence. Or from whence you got that evidence. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on.
Chantel got a hotel room, BB shows up, and then Pete shows up. Like, that's not the part that the reason why they broke up. But the reason why they broke up is because their timelines didn't match up. BB wanted children and Foodie didn't.
So I hate to say it, but I think he's got his stories muddled up here. The hotel thing was, I think, on New Year's Eve when I don't know where BB was. He didn't turn up at the hotel. Can you pay attention? Oi, moron, pay attention. BB was not at the hotel. Pete's was at the hotel. Oh dear. I tell you what, don't ever do a documentary. It would be way too taxing for your little brain. Just carry on reacting to people that you think are going to give you clout. But what's actually happening is they're ignoring you. And I think that's why you're so angry. You're just an angry little man. But anyway, I've gone off the subject. Let's carry on.
You see what I'm talking about here?
No.
You see the difference? You see the difference in this documentary, breaking it down why?
Of the frustrated BB. Chantal's channel barely pulled enough views to make $300 a week, so BB had to support both himself and Chantal almost entirely with his one job over the years. Meanwhile, she was in a hotel room, which, cost money. While live streaming, the video...
You see that?
Yeah.
He didn't do none of that. Snowflake slow rolled to nothing. No explanation on the bills being paid and who got...
That's not entirely true. I may try and find that little bit that I covered, but to be honest, I'm not going to argue with you. You're just a twat. So let's move on here because I think he gets a little bit frustrated, guys. Okay, let's get to here. Here we go.
Well, I have not... Nobody's done a documentary on FFG. Why? Because they're scared. They're fucking scared.
Now, this is his whole thought process. He's come onto this, into this girl world thinking, I'm going to come in and I'm going to attack the biggest Chantel reactor. So he's gone straight for FFG. He's very annoyed that nobody is interested. Everybody's seen him as a muppet. They don't respect him. Yes, he's built a hate following because you're always going to build a hate following on YouTube. It's quite easy to do, really. Just hate on the one person, and eventually everybody else that hates on that person will follow you. So that's no big feat. Okay, that's no big feat. But he cannot understand, or what he really, really wants is for Mr. Snowflake to mention his name. I don't think it's ever going to happen, dude. I really don't think it's ever going to happen. Because just like so many of us, we're insignificant. We're insignificant here on YouTube. As you so often have told me when I've spoken out. Oh, you're just an old bird. You're insignificant. Well, let me tell you something. You're just an idiot. That's why you're insignificant. See how it works?
Has Snowflake said, you know what? This girl right here, sniper rifle outfit, racist as shit. She's done all the things Foodie Beauty has done. All of them.
No. That's not quite right, though, is it? You're telling a porky pie. Okay? You're telling porkies, as we would say. FFG has not stolen or eaten food from an inpatient who was suffering with anorexia. FFG has not had sex with a tramp on a rock. FFG has not been shagging everything that moved from the age of under 16. As far as I know. Do I need to go on? No, I don't think I do. I think I've made my point.
But just more recent. But she got a zombie squad behind her, a bunch of brainless idiots that
okay, so FFG's zombie squad happens to be over 30k strong. All right. Okay.
back her up that nobody wants to go at. Instead, they're like, nah, you know, I don't want to stir the pot with them. So let me stay on the Foodie Beauty. Let me stay on what everybody's piling on to. This shit's whack, man.
Instead of realizing, this is what is so, perplexing and almost comical, is that this man is so just cannot understand why people despise Foodie. He just cannot understand it. So he's coming like a steam train for FFG, who points out the reasons why Foodie is so disliked. And now the fact that Mr. Snowman, I've called him a snowman again. I'm sorry, Mr. Snowflake, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, so now that he's saying that another big YouTuber has come for, he's not come for anybody, he's just doing a documentary on Foodie, and there's plenty of incidents that he can go over. This twonk in California, can't understand why aren't you coming for FFG? Because I don't like FFG, and she's this and she's that and she's the other. Why aren't you coming for her? You couldn't make it up. Okay, carry on.
Show me something, bro. Do something. Do me a documentary that I can be like, okay, let's do this. Somebody gonna fight back. You do a documentary on FFG, Snowflake. Yeah, it's gonna be a battle, and that's what I want to see you in. I want to.
Okay, here comes the fighting talk. This is insane. This is insane. He wants a battle. He wants to see darling Mr. Snowflake in his lovely warm cardi in a battle. Really?
See you in a battle. You know what I mean? When I first came on the scene and I was talking shit about FFG and she attacked me back, it was a war. I wasn't scared to go to war. Everybody, you know, the FFG stands are going to come crazy at you, yo mama.
The facts of the matter is FFG didn't come for him because nobody comes for him. Because, as I said, he's insignificant. People see him as a joke. You know, what's the point in, you know, coming for a joker? But yeah, he wants to battle. Get ready, Mr. Snowflake. Get ready, man.
I said, bring it. And guess what?
Well,
I shut that shit down, didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah, I shut that shit down. That's what I did.
No, you didn't, because virtually every day you still speak on her. You've called her all the names under the sun. You've been absolutely disgusting to that woman, and she says nothing to you. Every so often she may give you just a little bit of recognition, but it's not enough, is it? You want her to come for you big time because she's the big one. She's got over 30K. You've tried it with so many people and it's getting you nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So yeah, okay.
Because I'm ready for a battle. I'm punching down. That shit's fuck. We didn't shit. It's like picking on a kid at school that's everybody else picked on, and I'm saying the same jokes. It's just lame.
No idea what he meant by that, but carry on.
Just don't get. I don't get that. I don't get why that's fun to watch. I don't get why it's fun to watch the same person get picked on every day. I just don't.
Because you're missing the point. As usual, and he's looking over at his chat. When he looks over there, he's looking at his chat because he can't manage without his chat. Cannot manage without his chat. So anyway, got what I was going to say. So we'll just let him make even more of a fool of himself. Carry on.
I like to pick on the bully. I'm just sorry. When I showed up to school, I like to go at the bully. The guy that talked the most shit, that's the guy I wanted to go at. I just grew up different. The snowflakers, they like this shit. Why? He talks about Amber Lynn. He talks about Foodie Beauty. Who doesn't? Show me something different. Show me somebody that's going to fight back. Show me somebody that's going to fight back. If you can't show me that, if I'm looking down your channel and you ain't got one battle, all the people you talk about never responded to you, and they can't really respond, then you're not a creator to me. You're just not.
I love it. This is gold. This is comedy gold. So if you're not in fights with people, then you're not a creator. Okay. What do you create, Yomama, apart from stupid little videos? What do you create, man? What do what do you edit on your channel? Huh? Okay.
You're not. It's just easy. You know, Foodie Beauty's not going to, her reaction is going to be the same. She's just going to rage and say the same things over. That's not really nothing. It's already somebody that a lot of people don't like already. So I want a documentary on somebody that's popular and you changing my opinion of that person.
That's what you want. I would say that I'm going to stick my neck out here, guys, and say that I don't think this man's ever watched a documentary. Ever. For those of you that don't know, he first came onto YouTube playing games, like American football games or baseball. I don't know. It's all the same to me. And I'm a sporty person, but I don't do no. So that's what he was doing. He was playing, like the little games that kids play. That's what he came on as. I'm actually beginning to think He should have stayed there. He should really have stayed doing that because he's just making himself look like a total arsehole.
A lot of people in this chat always go, why don't the zombies ever wake up on FFG or the rest of these reaction channels?
I don't know. You're going to tell us. Come on then.
Why they never wake up on them?
Okay.
We see all this shit that they do, but why don't the zombies see it? It's because there's these guys, these big channels like Snowflake and the rest of them idiots. Sorry, I gotta call them idiots. The rest of these.
Oh, you've called people far worse than that, haven't you? You've called people far worse than that. Remember, you know, you used to call everyone bitches, and now you call them, what is it? I've heard you call black man a coon. I've heard you call loads of people loads of things, and now you're going to apologize for that. Come on, we've seen through you. We know who you are. Oh, and the last thing, you called me dusty, old and dusty. Okay. I might be old. I'm not dusty. One thing I'm not is dusty. But anyway, you carry on, because you know better. You know better than anyone else. Okay, here we go.
These morons, they're scared.
What
They're scared.
Of what?
They're scared to make big people change their opinion on FFG. Remember, Zachary Michael said some words, quick words about FFG. And then quickly, when FFG responded on him, he quickly changed his whole thought process on FFG and stopped attacking her.
Oh, so he knows, you know. He doesn't just wear that hat for decorative reasons. He wears it to keep that brain in, you know, on his painted head. He wears it backwards so that it really sort of clings onto his scalp because he doesn't want anything. He doesn't want to lose anything from the brain matter. I'd say it's a bit late for that. So let's move on because he does get a bit more animated. Here we go. Let's go and move on to there because, yeah. Okay, here we go.
He don't want the smoke. You want to go at somebody that everybody already hates.
Okay.
But you don't want the smoke with...
What?
You don't want the smoke with FFG?
What?
Or one of these other reaction channels? God.
Oh, right. So look at him. Look, he's reading his chat all the time. Oh, mind you, it must be difficult because this man cannot read, cannot spell, cannot speak. What can I say? But yeah, you carry on. You carry on getting that, that boost of validity from your chat. Okay.
Goddamn, Kaya got a whole man sleeping with her.
Okay, we don't need to go down that avenue. Let's see, when he nearly bursts of the earth. I think that may be it. Let's see. Okay, hopefully.
Canadian horror story. I watched this shit on my stream. I thought that shit was amazing.
Good.
I thought it was amazing. I thought the other documentaries were great too. But this shit is trash. Don't be mad because it's garbage. This guy did it better. This Turkey Tom guy got 1 million something views. He did it way better.
See? So Mr. Snowflake, that's where you're going wrong, lovely. That is where you're going wrong. This guy, he got over 1 million views and you've only got nearly 100k views. So you did it wrong. Listen to little boy Blue here. Okay? He knows what he's talking about.
What you mad about? You mad because your guy's trash? Be mad about it then. Shit's dog shit. Go ahead.
James, better known as Pete's.
You're so...
I did notice one slight difference straight away, though. She seemed ever so slightly grosser than Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I'm eating my cheat day.
Exactly. The roasting is better.
And I'm doing that because I really want it and I'm really hungry. I clogged the toilet.
I felt like a little bit of a pain, like a nagging pain down in my roll somewhere. I went searching and there was a Pringles cap stuck somewhere in my roll. Probably
This shit is so bad. Let's see FFG raging about it. Let's see.
Oh, so you got nothing to say about the disgusting behavior of that heifer? No, nothing to say about that. But you want to battle. You want to battle with Mr. Snowflake. Okay. Jealousy doesn't always come in green. Sometimes it comes in blue. Sometimes it comes in a blue outfit and a blue cap with the cap facing the wrong way. That's all I can say. But I'll leave the last word to this moron.
Didn't I tell y'all this? I don't give a fuck about no goddamn snowflake goddamn stands. They can be all in the chat. They can be all in the chat. Y'all can all be in the chat wearing your fucking Old Navy sweaters. Congratulations. This shit is trash. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the difference.
Okay.
But let me tell you the difference.
Okay.
Snowflakes. I'm calling them snowflakes. Let me tell you the difference. He's piling on. Anybody can pile on. This is dog shit. Has this man ever been in a real battle? Has he?
Like, when he says piling on, what he means is when you keep going for the same people over and over again. Like, now let's see who does that. Like, you go on and on and on about somebody, specifically like FFG or like Just Breathing or like Garlic Bread or like who's the other one? Flashed through my mind. It's gone. This little boy in blue knows exactly about piling on, don't you? You know all about it. But because somebody else has given the information in a non-confrontational way, your brain can't handle that. You want to see them battle. Yeah? Okay.
Has he ever been in a real battle? Has the Snowflakers ever been in a real battle? I mean, what does he do? Pick on Amber Lynn's and Foodie Beauties and other weak-ass fucking content creators on his space?
Mm-hmm.
But has he ever been in a real battle with somebody that can actually punch back and that can actually drag? No, never. He's just like FFG. Shit's trash. Me, I've been in wars, baby. I've been in wars. He would never. They would, Mama, you better be watch Uncle Snowflake do a documentary on you. And I drag the shit out of him. He'd be on the streets. I've been in wars, baby. I go against anybody. I've been in with the men. Okay? I had a whole month of war with fucking Hannibal. All right.
Now, we need to sort of address this. When he's talking about wars, what he means is throwing insults back and forth with other creators. That's what he means. But the truth is, the reality is, I've called this dude out a few times and I've shown him in his own words. I've shown him to be a hypocrite. And I haven't actually had to say it. I've just shown it. I've shown him abusing other people. I've shown him still platforming somebody who does blackface. And he doesn't come for me. Where's my battle? Come on then. Where's my battle? Because what he does is he'll go on his own channel and he'll then just start coming out with a whole line of insults. Oh, you're old, you're dusty, you're this, you're that, you're that. Is that your way of battling? Yeah, is that? Okay. Okay. But you won't battle with me, will you? Because I will always show the evidence and I will do what Mr. Snowflake did and play the video, because you can't argue with your own words, can you? And that's why you stopped coming for me. So, okay.
Right? That's a man with a cat on his shoulder. I've been in battles, baby. I'm not afraid. I'm not the type to pile on or punch down. I punch at anybody.
Okay.
I like to strike. I like my opponent face to face, baby. I don't like a whole lot of jumping.
You didn't want me face to face, so did you? Huh? When I called you out? And I told you, I can't remember what it was about now, but I said to you, what about this? What about that? And you didn't get back to me. Still waiting. I'm still waiting for the evidence. So I know what it was. It was when you decided that I condoned child exploitation. Do you remember that? And I said to you, show me the proof. Show me where I have said that. And you weren't able to do that, were you? So yeah, forget this battling, this big I am. This big, well, I like to do battles. I like to do face to face. No, you don't. You run away and you hide. That's what you do.
That's not me. You could be a snowflake stand all you want. What? This snowflake stand? Go over there and watch this documentary. Nigga, that's 20 documentaries on Foodie Beauty. Congratulations. You ain't do nothing. What is that? I made a Foodie Beauty documentary. Who gives a fuck? Go.
You obviously do. You obviously do. That's why you were live for, this was 1 hour, 38 minutes. I don't know how long the other live was, maybe the same. So you've been very fired up about this, haven't you, little boy? Very fired.
Go put that in the pile with the rest of them. The Canadian Horror Story was already done. That shit was fire. The one that was done 5 months ago, fire. This is just another one. You ain't do nothing special. You do the same Amberlynn trash fucking reactions with your boy. But I never seen this guy in one of his channels, not one video, not one reaction, going at somebody that can punch back.
Oh.
Never.
So you're obviously ignoring the fact that Foodie went live almost immediately afterwards. Okay, you're ignoring that. Okay.
It's weak. Y'all like people that can't punch? Cool. But when you get but me, you can look at my channel, baby. You can look at the battles I've been in. You can look at the battles. You can look at the back and forths I had with people. I like the.
Yeah, and most of them are women. Most of them are reactors, yes, but they're women with very small channels, who may be scared to speak up for themselves. But guess what? I'm not. And you don't like that, do you? You like, who is it? Just Breezing. Yeah, you go hard for her. I think most of the time she ignores you. Can't say I blame her. And then you go for FFG. And again, she ignores you. Must be awful being ignored. Must be. Can't be late. Yeah, mama. Can't be late. Okay, I'm going to finish it here because otherwise we're going to go on forever and ever. Let him just sit there and have his little boy tantrum. But in the meantime, just get off my screen. Just get off now. Thank God for that. Anyway, I've got to go. I've got a lot of editing to do now on this one. I hope you enjoyed this. I wasn't going to react because I know that he really does want the attention. But I thought, okay, we'll just show him for who he is. No doubt he'll come up with a whole load of other things and want to have a battle. Let's battle. So today we're Wednesday. We should be today we're Tuesday. We should be doing Wellness Wednesday tomorrow. Pop along to that. Not sure what we're going to be talking about. Something chilled, relaxed. And then on Friday we're going to go for Drama Friday. Can't imagine what drama we'll be covering on Drama Friday. So you take care of yourselves out there, because trust me, it's a rotten old world. So until the next one, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Bye bye for now.